Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today I'm being somewhat of a lazy meal and it's a convenience for me. Carol and I have actually joined a community cooking course. I've joined more for the company and for the experience really, and to tell you the truth I am actually picking up a few things that I wasn't aware of before. Last week we actually made a chicken and chorizo jambalaya, and whilst we were actually cutting the celery up, she taught me how to de-string it. That was a novelty for me, and it was a skill that I picked up that I didn't have before, and it was something I just totally wasn't aware of. Hadn't even thought of de-stringing celery, so yeah, I was really pleased to pick up that. And this week we actually made a chickpea curry, and I actually got 2 trays worth. We all have our own places, and we have a little oven with 2 hobs on, a chopping board and a tray with all our ingredients on, and all together as a class everybody chops up their ingredients at the same time and progresses to make the meal at the same time. And it's a really enjoyable lesson, you know, and I'm so glad that I signed up with Carol. Carol's been before, and the way she explained it, it sounded, you know, so good, that I thought, yeah, I'd like to participate, I'd like to be part of that. As I say, I have. So we've had 2 sessions of the course so far, and this is the meal we made yesterday. So I'm going to do that for today's evening tea. As I say, it's a chickpea curry. Just going to scrape it all into the pan, and I'm just going to use handy ingredients to expand upon this. It looks a little dry and I'd like to add a little bit more moisture to it. I'll discuss the ingredients in a moment. In the ingredients, I'll share this recipe as well. So basically we started with a little oil to fry the onions, 2 cloves of garlic finely chopped, a sweet potato, and everything's in, if you look at the ingredients in the pan, everything's in small portions, so it cooked during the lesson time, you know. A quarter of a cauliflower cut into small florets, 1 tablespoon medium of curry powder. Now mine is a non-spicy version, although people were offered chilies and more spices if they'd like it, more heat to the curry. Half a can of chopped tomatoes, half a can of coconut milk, 200 mils of vegetable stock, which was half a cube, 1 tin of chickpeas. I actually drained the water off mine because I didn't want to use the water. A large handful each of peas and spinach, and a handful of red lentils. So we brought it all to heat in a wide base pan, added the onions and added all the ingredients step by step, and let that simmer for a good 10-15 minutes. And all I'm going to do here at the moment, I could actually add a tin of tomatoes or just some boiling water, but I have some tomato relish and it's quite sweet, and me and Mr. Wallflowers enjoy the taste of it. So I'm literally just going to add 2 tablespoons of that relish. Just me, my kitchen, think outside the box, and I'm using basic ingredients. And I'm just going to add some hot water over the top of that. Excuse me. Just put the temperature on. Now this has, excuse me, this has been sitting in the fridge for 24 hours. So I'm going to heat this thoroughly through. But as you can see, the colours are really nice. The sauce is quite much more ready than it was, red colour than it was. But we've got green peas, green spinach, tomatoes, red lentils, sweet potato, cauliflower and the onions. My mouth is watering already and it's literally only coming to a heat. In this pan I've just added some olive oil and a dash of everything here. So a bit of parsley, a bit of smoked paprika, a bit of oregano, a bit of sage and a bit of garlic salt. Now in one of the food initiatives we actually got some cheese scones, so all I'm going to do is do the herbs on the cheese scones, brush it to the edges. I'm hoping I've got enough mixture here to cover all 8 halves. Bear with me, Mr. Wallflowers. I'll grab my brush. I want to completely brush to the edges.
A bit more oil if there's
yeah.
Not enough.
Good idea. You're looking after that pan for me.
Mm.
It's not heated through yet.
Nice though.
Yeah, it's not too spicy. Of course, Mr. Wallflowers hasn't tasted it yet because I was out at the class cooking it yesterday. And we've been working hard in the garden all afternoon, cutting back hedges, lopping off tops of tall shrubbery, and just basically tidying up the boundaries of the garden, front and back, and then disposing of the waste. So we have a delve in the front garden, and instead of getting rid of it in the green bin and expecting someone else to dispose of it, we'll let it naturally compost down in one area of the garden. We've used that for a number of years now, haven't we?
Mm.
So here we have all eight pieces covered. Now the tray I normally use is actually in the van at the moment with some spinach dehydrating on it. Here today we've had really good sunshine on and offable, and to make the most of that sunshine I actually placed 2 bags of spinach on a larger metal cookie sheet and placed it on the dashboard in the van, and if it's still not fully dehydrated I can then finish it off in the dehydrator. But I've been using the sunshine today, and I've left it out in the van to dehydrate as much as it possibly can. I think if the passerbys notice it, they may think it's a bit strange, but I'm fine with that. I've often been thought of as a little strange, so nothing new today. So because I wasn't concentrating, I've obviously torn that, but I'm sure the bread won't mind, it's not perfect underneath it. In the oven it goes. And it lit for me first time. Meant to be. So I hope you're all having a little bit of sunshine where you are, making the most of it, spending time in the garden, cooking easy meals to compensate when that energy is all used up elsewhere other than the kitchen today. I just wanted to show you all our new Wallflowers t-shirt, which are available for tier 3 members on the membership. They will be gifted this as a free gift and a perk for being a tier 3 member, and we also will be given these as a prize for the quizzes that we do on the live shows. Now we've actually started them and they've been going really well. We have one winner already, Chaz Brown, and he'll be receiving his this week. And yes, these will be available as prizes for the quiz and also as gifts for tier 3 members. I'm quite happy with it. I think it's absolutely lovely. Myself and Mr. Wallflowers have one each now, and another t-shirt for the repertoire to be able to wear in the garden and out and about. So t-shirts are perfect for this time of year. So let me just get the bowls ready. Oops. If you just turn me up.
Yeah.
Make sure that's heated through thoroughly. You're checking on me.
A bit slowly.
Not sure where my full ladle's gone. That's what we'll have to do. So I'm going to let this simmer through because it's being heated for 24 hours, and I'm just waiting for that bread topping to cook through. So if you bear with me, I'll be with you in 2 ticks. Okay, so everything's done. Just dish it up. Mr. Wallflowers has just had a taste again, and he said he likes it.
Trying to fatten me up.
And et voila, chickpea curry and herb cheese scones. Most delicious. Thanks for joining us today. As I say, just a quick and easy meal because we had the bonus of having a cooking lesson yesterday. So after a hard afternoon in the garden, we shall now sit down and enjoy this. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.